This D&D podcast includes a variety of homebrew elements and documents such as Greasemonkeys Handbook, Spelljammer Combat Involved, and Guillman's Guide to Speed. If you'd like to check any of them out, we have links in the show notes below. Enjoy!
Previously on Stellar Odds.
We're in space, we can be anything! Half our crew are like blue.
The truth is, I don't have a face.
Seeing how the Galactic Grub Hub was the only place with damages that I believe Jesse Terry's company, SBNN, will be paying for, there will be no charges pressed. You are all free to go.
Well, I will throw an arm around Eridus, because she's my height, and like, hand on the head, pat pat.
Essentially, just do like a judo flip and throw you on your back as you discover something new about Eridus that you hadn't considered up to this point.
Turn to look at both of them, and I'm just like, secret menu.
Yeah! Adventure! This is gonna be so cool, Hef!
Hef is excitedly jiggling.
We're gonna get in so much trouble, this is gonna be great.
So, as you guys have all jumped onto the glaive, you notice that this is a 2-level ship. It's got the hull where the people, where the sailors all stay. You also got the guests and also the ship's, the captain's quarters. Do note that as you jump on, and as the ship's about to, get ready to go, you see that there are 4 crew, basically, along with also Jesse, or Glitch. Jesse's like, as he's like rolling in his wheelchair, he's like, well, like I said, thank you all for jumping on and saying yes to this, despite all that happened. Let me introduce you to the rest of the crew. This here is Captain Pittman. You see, like, at the top where you would be towards the stern castle deck, so basically towards the stern at the end of the ship, you see this female human walking down. She's about tall, thin, got uneven grey hair, and a silver cybernetic eye. She's wearing like a tight jumpsuit with a black leather like trench coat, and also with a battered cybernetic arm. She's like, hello there. So this be the ones that you were recruited, Jesse? Yes, very much so. This is, I believe, Hef, Eridus, apologies now. And also, I believe Zen. She like just kind of looks at you all and like gives a nod, like, hello there. Nice to meet acquaintance. Hopefully, just any of you new to working on traveling on Spelljammer.
I've mostly gone by other means, so I'm not the most familiar with Spelljammers, but I know the basics.
Well, you should have no problem. Though, Jesse, did George survive? He was our Spelljammer. You see, Jesse go, right. Yeah.
Who's George?
Well, if I do remember, he was the one that you might have cured.
I believe the fault of that is on you.
The one that I set to be skewered. Yes. Yes. So, do any of you have any experience with helming a Spelljammer?
I don't know what a spelljammer is.
I do.
Oh, excellent. Well, I don't really know that much about spelljammers. Myself, that's not my expertise. I'm more of an accountant. But excellent. If I'll have you shown to the spell helm, and we can get going.
You had one person to fly the ship, and you took him off ship to be in combat.
Well, see, when you put it like that, it sounds stupid. But also, to be fair, I wasn't expecting him to die. So, details, miscommunication, it happens. And you see Captain Pittman, she goes, wait. Hold up. Did you all kill Randy? And you see Randy Monson, your previous bad guy of the station.
I crash tackle him.
he's coming up this.
Oh my swords!
You see from the steps from the crew cabin, like going up to the poop deck. He kind of like. Yeah, and just crash tackle him. He's like, "Whoa!" and just hits to the ground. Like, stop! He's one part of the crew. Like,
Eris, hang on, give it a second.
oh god, no, it's happening again. You see your pitman just go, "Oi, Munson, you didn't exactly tell me what happened in there. You were just injured. I didn't." It's like, I was going to leave that to Jesse to explain, and he's here
He's here today.
yeah, as Randy's like trying to push Eridus off. It's like, if you could just get off me, please.
Slam him into the ground again and then stand up. Make my way towards the spelljammer.
It's like,
I think Heather's going to follow Eridus in this stuff. I think Eridus might need a little bit of some break, so to speak.
you see, as this happens, you also see coming from below. You see two other crewmen. You see you guys see a young Hadozi as well, thin with thick black and blonde fur and cyan eyes. You see they're wearing a more classical set with like a long blue coat. But you do eye a medical kit around their waist. You also see, so I should say like Hadozi is also androgynous in appearance. You see also a short, buff female human also come up after, with long red hair and a pallid eyes, wearing like a utility jumpsuit, and but you can also clock a semi-auto all around her belt. The Hadozi, so I was like, what is going? Why is Randy on the ground? And
He's stupid, man.
yes, I know that. Why is he on the ground though?
Is he stupid?
Who are these people? As he kind of turns to Jess, he's like, these are our new applicants. They're ready to start.
Biased.
Yes, ready to start for SVNN. And he's like, great. Well, I'm gonna go back down. If you do need any medical assistance, just you can let me know. My name is Linwood, and if you need any medical assistance, you can let me know. But I'm just going to be back downstairs. If you excuse me. Pleasure. And he just shrugs back down the stairs.
It was Linwood?
Linwood. So L-Y...
Lind?
Lynn, so L-Y-N, Wood.
Yep. Thank you.
Good. And the other one's this female human, just looking at all of you, and Justin goes, "Oh yeah, and this is our other crewmate. Name's Jana. Their name is Jana Riffin. These are also, like I said, to Linwood. These are our applicants. They're going to be here to help us, also on our way back to Bargainal Island." And you see it's like, yes. Okay. Sure. That sounds alright to me. George is going to be piloting, yeah, so we shouldn't have any problems. It's like, well, we got someone new.
George is
Uh,
dead. It's his fault. And I point at Jesse.
You see Jana, so Jana, just Jana, kind of just stares, like squints her eyes and just like stares at Jesse, and she goes, "He's dead? Oh, you are useless. Alright, so who is piloting this then?
Hello.
Right, you come with me. I'll show you the spell helm.
You say please.
You say." And she goes down.
I'll come too. It's probably for the best.
Right. Okay. Sure. And kind of just looks a little bit and just kind of like suspiciously and just kind of walks down the stairs. You see Jesse be like, "Ah, this is gonna be a fun ride. Well, I'll leave it to your capable hands, Pittman. Captain, apologies." And she's like, alright, well, let's get everything ship in order and get going. And with that, you see Randy, as he finally gets up from Eridus going downstairs. All of a sudden, I picture like as he gets up, Eridus comes back upstairs for a quick tackle, and then just like,
No, she's not that insane.
Not yet.
Really? He starts unraveling or unwreathing the sails, and
Before Jesse leaves the ship.
he's on leave.
Oh, okay, cool. We still have a matter to discuss of payment.
Oh yes. Please, go get yourself comfortable first. Come with me in a few. Once we're on our way, we can discuss that. Not a problem. Please.
Especially
will we-
considering the new information that we have a critical member of your staff employed that you are kind of bound here without. Makes it an interesting conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah, how are we going to talk about this if Eridus is flying the ship?
Oh well. Again, I don't really know how these things work. And then as he's kind of bumbling it, you see Captain Pittman. She's like, once things have been taken forward with momentum, there is time for take breaks, and thus I can continue steering without a Spellham pilot for periods of time. So
Thank you, ma'am.
not a bother. Come on, Randy, let's get things going. And Jesse, Randy gets out, starts working on things, and Jesse though goes, right, yes. So again, get yourself comfortable. There is the quarters downstairs. There's the crew cabins. There's not much there at the moment for ship itself, but get yourself comfortable, and we can discuss business shortly. So does that sound right?
Sounds good. I do think it's
Sure.
interesting that you're putting yourself in a situation where we can just tell Eridus to stop.
You see him like the wheelchair turns to you, and he's like, hold on. Is this how you really want to start things off?
I'm just curious, that's all. Like I said, I'm just stating a theoretical situation. It's curious, that's all.
Right. Well, okay. If you want to talk business right away, we can do that.
No, I'm happy to wait. I just find it interesting that you're willing to put yourself in a situation where that is an option on the table. That's all. It's just my mind speaking out loud. No pain in mine. I'm not the brains of this operation.
Right. As he kind of his eyes squint, and just I say squint, one of them is he's still bandaged as well. So he's just let's see. And with that, he's like, we will do business, and things will be taken into account.
To comfort, in the meantime.
Captain Pittman, if you will. And with that, he kind of rolls up to Pittman, and Pittman kind of go into the back of the area where there's basically there's the stern castle deck, which is ladders going up to the back of the actual ship. But underneath that is the two doors that lead into two different rooms. Both him and Pittman go into the right one. But yeah, you guys are free to do what you want at the moment. But with that, Randy does start getting things working. Eridus, you are guided down to basically the lower deck, down to what is the cargo hold, where there is, towards the back of the area, just before the passenger cabin, there is a jammer helm seat right there, where you can actually start running things.
Okie dokie. These complete strangers are going to give someone else with no visible qualifications the ability to pilot their entire spaceship. So Eridus is going to just completely normal to her. She's just going to sit down and she's going to start flying.
You do note that you say this while there is Jana there just watching.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Super suspiciously.
I thought she went into a different room. Never mind.
That was Captain Pittman.
I thought they were the same person.
They are indeed not.
I've learned something new here today.
I'm here to help. Yeah, but no, like she's like, there you go. Alright. We need to take off shortly. You've done this before, yeah?
Yes.
Good. Okay. And she just crosses her arm, leans back a little bit, just watches. Alright, so with that, as the ship begins to take flight, I'm gonna get you to give me an Arcana check.
Hell yeah. I love Arcana checks.
Nice. I'm a fan of them myself.
13.
Okay. That's not too bad. You, as the ship starts to take off, you're all somewhat used to this kind of thing, or anyway. Maybe not so much Tyro as much, but you all start to have that little bit of weightlessness at first, and then the pressure kind of builds as you guys note that Randy does reach out to all of you.
Sorry. I just read Eridus's stats. It's 17.
Oh!
Because whenever I make an ability check with Arcana, I get to roll a d4 and add that because of tireless precision.
Oh, sick. Nice.
So 17. Okay. It's a much cruisier ride than you were expecting it to be.
There's no I can't remember what they call it with planes.
Turbulence.
Turbulence, that's it. But either way, like, it's basically a very very easy liftoff. And you see as there's other ships kind of coming in, docking, and starting to leave. As you sit in this Spelljammer, you get the vision of the ship itself from third person. And so you're able to get basically a complete look around to make sure that everything is going well. As you take off, you avoid, with a 17, you definitely avoid all coming ships, as they also avoid you. But also you avoid some debris that, as you see from this station, you do see some extra metal sheets to protect from debris coming, but also little turrets that start shooting at certain debris that comes a little bit closer towards some areas. And you do note, as you start to dodge some of those particular larger pieces of debris, one of the turrets does shoot at it just as you're it's like you're a little bit away from it by now, but it just shoots at it and just kind of just disintegrates. But as you take off, you guys all start seeing the Black Six Station slowly in the distance, and then the ship starts steering around as you start flying away and taking off. Now, as you're flying through this, you can see everyone can see the stars flying by. You can see in the distance, not too far, I say not too far, but it is multiple kind of asteroids being flown around. You see in the distance star clouds being formed, a lot of space dust. And also, everyone give me a perception check.
Okay.
19.
15.
11.
Also 11.
Hey, that's cool. I'd say Eridus and Tyro, you guys do see in the distance pockets of space seem to have little cracks of flashes, almost like energy rippling. Just different space, not in the same place. It's just every so often in the distance there's a few ripples here and there. You, Eridus, with your education, you note that is some side effects towards the astral plane, as that is the quick way of traveling through the Thornax system. Definitely from
Ah.
planet to planet. Sometimes there's some little ripples here and there. Often a little side effect from like entering and exiting, which is usually from planet to planet, not usually from station to station or anything. It's more for the longer trap. Give me also, if you will, Eridus, could you give me I'd say a basic intelligence check?
30-20.
Oh, very nice.
I've found where all my good rolls have been for my previous D&D sessions.
Yeah, they're all gone into D&D Beyond.
No,
They've
they're all going into Eridus.
good. I mean, you've saved them up. That's what's
Ambrose, good rolls, don't need them.
who needs that gunslinger? So,
Yeah, dirty 20.
nice. You do know, as with, again, this is a minor spellhelm. You do know that this is like a slower vessel, but as you're flying, you're starting to take off, you get coordinates kind of loaded from like visually into your brain, basically, of coordinates of where you're meaning to go. Basically, information that's been downloaded into the spell helm, and basically you gather that this will take about 4 days following this to get to Bargain Light.
Okay.
So, with that though, we have 4 days to go through. Now we can go through these days quickly, and if you guys don't want to do anything or talk, which we will, there is the idea of obviously wanting to discuss that. But if you guys have anything you want to do between those days, do let me know. As you do see, like the first day at least, do you see Randy doing a lot of the work above deck, while you see the other two. You see Linwood underneath, just doing their own thing. But you definitely still have Jana just watching everyone. basically.
Whenever Eridus isn't on duty, she's going to be working on the
Hoverbike?
communicator hacking program and also parts of her bike as well.
I think Heth is gonna like come round and like offer to see whether she wants to work together with Heth on some of the like hover bike parts.
Don't really know don't know how to say what I'm doing or express it. So thank you for the offer.
That's fair enough. Let me know if you want any help at another time then.
Okay.
All right. So, I'll say. Wait, sorry.
Sorry.
No, please.
I want to know on this ship, I guess, mess hall, but like,
I'll say like just as you guys get comfortable as with them begin the flight, you know that there's the gallery, which is you kind of look around and you see that the gallery is the left door on the main poop deck. So you see, so you go in there. There is like a small little kitchen with a bit of food, a bit of basic storage for that kind of thing. But you also see there's also down in the lower deck towards the back there is the ship provisions, which is all the storage of food.
how many of the crew are gamblers? Because I'm like in the in-between time, is there like much of a card scene?
Give me an insight check.
Or can I start one if there's not?
I'll say, yeah, okay. So,
Insight, that's a 6. So,
alright, so yeah, not too sure if any of them are gamblers per se, but you kind of, I'd say, knowing, at least kind of getting the idea of Randy, he's definitely a person that seems to be more risk taker, given the fact that he decided to hijack a whole station with a chance to impress, to help out with a plan for hiring you.
yeah. If I can't like see anyone already playing, I'm just gonna set up a table and start shuffling and see if I can garner a group. And that's, yeah, my days are just spent in these 4 days of trying to see if I can pick up extra cash.
Okay, cool. We'll get to that in a few seconds. Actually, give me a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
Check 16.
Okay. I'd say like throughout the 4 days, well, I'll say the first day we'll say like you do get Randy kind of interested, where like he's kind of like a bit tired from doing most of the work up deck. Well, one thing's kind of settled. He decides to join in with an idea of bit of a game. So we will get into the rules of that if we want to play some 42s like we did before. But with that, you do, after about an hour, you do get all called to the captain's quarters to talk business with Jesse.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
Hounding them down to the forget. That's me. That's classic me. With that, though, yeah. So as you guys all enter the captain's quarters, or the captain's stateroom, which is the same, you see it's a double bed there, but also a main desk, and you do see Pittman is there, but she's currently doing some work aside from this. But basically, this is Jesse's says I think this is probably the best place for some privacy, and don't worry about Pittman. She's not gonna be any concern when it comes to this, right? Pittman's like, I don't care about any of this. So I gotta be honest, I don't care. I always appreciate your honesty there. So can I first say I apologize for what has happened and what conspired on the Black Silk. It was poorly managed, poorly handled, and for everything that happened on there, we are looking at as compensation on top of being hired for working for the SVN. I will be definitely talking to Eris to actually understand what has aspired. We'll be actually on communication with him at the moment, though he is not really reachable right now. But he's got an idea that something's happened. Very good. So let's talk numbers. Yes? And he kind of as you see, he's got his neural communicator set up to project a holographic image of numbers, basically. And he goes, okay, so originally we said that it was 1,000 stellar credits a month for on top of already missions that had to be sent, where we would be taking a 60-40 split for the company as something that you will be as part of your work. So you'll be getting money. You get a monthly check, as it were, on top of a certain amount of what you do from a mission that will be sent to you. Now, I remember, if I do recall, not too pleased with that. I understand. So, I'm happy to double it. 2,000 for that for monthly, but that is just the job. For what had happened in there, I am more than happy to give in another 1,000, which you can all split amongst yourselves. How you would like to do that is up to you. So, what is it do you have anything to say? Do you have any issues with? Yes, Tyro with a hand up.
Tyro goes, so how many mission things do we do in a month?
Oh, in a month?
What's the average for a group team?
Well, it really depends on the actual mission themselves. Usually it's deliveries, or usually it's contact, and depending on what the actual the mission giver is. So there's often someone has required assistance with some kind of work involved, and we will shuffle through that. Now, this is all stuff that you can you volunteer to, with payment, obviously, but you can choose to take it or leave it. That is up to you. Usually, on a whim, though, on an average, there's usually about 4 missions, 4 to 5. But that also does depend on how long or how particularly difficult a mission can be. There have been some missions that had taken a few weeks, but those are the more severe. Sometimes they take a few days.
I imagine the commission, or the original buy price is a lot higher if it's something that's expected to go longer.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. No, we definitely, if it goes longer than expected, and SVNM will be charging more, and thus you get more from your actual cut.
So
Cool.
you say that there's a typical way things go, in which case, of the previous people who have worked these kinds of missions with you, what's the rate of injury and fatality amongst this group? Have they all turned out just fine, or have there been other accidents?
Oh, well, being a mercenary, there's always accidents, always risks, I should say, involved, and there has been accidents, and we have had a well, I wouldn't say well, no, there's been death. But, that being said, that is usually often a risk. Not often a risk, but there's been a risk involved. People no one will accept it. But we always make sure they at least know that there's a possibility of that. Minus one incident that we all are aware of. Now, with being that said, this is the first time we've decided to create our own mercenary side of the org. Before, we used to do hires, and we used to hire them as we were kind of like the ones that would be wanting mercenaries to come do some work that we wanted and go from there. This is our first time on taking a chance as a continual monthly role. So you are the first. Congratulations. And
Oh,
a little
cool.
clap.
We're the first permanent staff.
Permanent mercenaries. Of course, though, you are welcome to accept other jobs. We do not just take you as sole workers, but we understand how things can be. You know, if there's a dry month, you know, obviously everyone needs to have some extra. It's perfectly understandable.
Question. I
Oh,
unmuted the wrong thing because I'm dumb. As we've well established already. So this increase that you are proposing, is that for in perpetuity of our contract? It's not just you get this on the first X a month and then it's going to drop down to its previous rate.
I see. Yes, there will be this continuing until the contract expires, in a sense where we do not want to each other. But we obviously will get to that at some point, I'm sure, many years down the track, hopefully, fingers crossed, out of the hand. So, yes, we would not be wanting to deduct pricing because we do understand how it can be definitely in this current sector. I should mention, Bargainal Island is a mobile station. We do not stay in any sector for too long. So, we being Volta Sigma sector, being how costly it is right now, I believe the Bargainal Island's wanting to get away from the inflation in this area as quickly as possible.
235.
Sorry?
235.
Give me a persuasion.
Pulling a number out of my fucking ass.
Hey, so am I.
Maybe round it up to like a number easily divisible by 4.
Oh, so what, 240? That's a
That
14.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
14. He kind of like gives a few seconds.
You start high, go low.
Start high, go low.
240.
Oh, right. I've been starting low, go high my entire. Right. With a 14, kind of things are over. It's like, I'll tell you what, we'll go 220. Meet halfway.
I just turn and look at everyone else.
I think we can do. Oh, actually, I have one more question first. What is SDNM? What is their policy on contracts which might run contrary to the laws of the areas we'll be operating in?
I see. When it comes to that, if you are to be in a position that will cause problems to the station, to the company itself in that regard, we often don't want to put you in that kind of situation. That is the very last thing we want to do. However, if you accept some kind of job that does that, that's not to do with us. We don't know you, you don't know us.
I see.
We gotta keep
Under the
relatively safe.
I know
these
you.
circumstances, I think
No,
we could make 220 work.
220.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Oh, okay. Yes. Great. And he kind of like all of a sudden, like his peps come back. He's like, excellent. It's hurt so much to move this much. I'm very glad. That's great. I'm glad this could be the first we've solved our issues. Happy
No.
that. Sorry.
I'm just going to turn and look at Eridas and be like, do you not want a bonus?
Eridus is coding at the moment, so she hasn't been paying attention at all.
It could get you to your hover thingy quickly. Quicker.
Out of all of
Quickly.
us, Eridas. And hey, if you want me to talk on your behalf, I'll be happy to do that for you with a small payment, but we can sort that out later. You kind of hold a role that is more important than every single one of us schmucks on here. It feels kind of wrong that you're receiving the same amount as the rest of us. Don't you
Oh, I
agree?
think-
Especially with the recent death.
Yes, I think it would be quite fair for Eridus to receive
300.
what would have been Henry's salary.
1,000.
300.
3,000.
300,000? Sorry, what?
Yes.
God, that's swindling.
I agree to that term.
No. Wait, hold on. No, you misunderstand. 300 stellar credits?
3,000. I'm on behalf of my clientele. Actually, 350.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm so confused at where the numbers have gone.
Yeah, I thought we were doing like monthly or whatever. I
So
didn't
it's-
realize that it was
So-
we were bargaining for 220,000.
No. 2,200.
Oh,
That's
And
what
I'm-
I.
3,000.
I'm trying to get you 3,500, and that way I can take 200 of that. And so you get 3,300.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm confused because the 2,200 is for us to split between the four of us.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get Eridas another 2,000?
Or
on
is this
top of
going to be on top of the
Yes.
compensation?
On top.
Okay, so so you all get 1,000 for compensation for what
Is that
happened.
Each or between all of us?
So I believe it was 1,000. Fuck it, 1,000 for each of you.
Okay.
Because inflation's going to be a bitch,
Question 2,
so-
already thousands. Is...
Yeah. And I guess you're asking for extra for Eridus.
Yeah, but Eris to have a bigger split.
Oh, bigger
Basically.
split.
Or to be given,
Eridus
like,
is
to have a higher
basically
rate of
doing-
pay than the rest of us, basically.
Eridus is basically doing Henry's job now as well as his own,
George.
as well as her own.
And
Oh.
I'm hoping to get like a 10-20% cut of that extra.
How long will Eridas be doing this job? Won't she be with us?
Okay.
Let's
Sorry?
go push him.
May I add something to this before we continue? You will,
Sure.
depending on the mission, you will be getting the use of one of our ships. Of course, depending on the mission. Now, if you want to go out and get your own ship later down the track, that's all now, whatever, that's up to you. As for the current situation with Eridus assisting us with this, and I really do appreciate that, I'm more than happy to add something extra on top of the current compensation for her work.
300 per day. Inflation is terrible.
250.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, Eridus, because you gain assistance from.
Thank you.
Oh no!
I
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
got a
18.
natural 20 on that persuasion roll,
it
which
is a
means
natural
nothing
20.
for Eridus.
Oh right, yeah, because it's -2. But 18 nonetheless is pretty good.
Thank you, Kit. Zen.
It's in mine is going coughing. It's like 320. 350.
You see Jesse think to himself and like does the crunch. Like you see the holographic projection like, do the crunching of the numbers, like the basic calculator, and he's like, so I believe we have 4 days to get to Barton Land. 350 per day. Can do that on top of the 1,000. Can do that. I think that is more than fair. We are if not a fair company. And I'm going to quickly just do the math on that. So you get 24,000 or 2,400. Oh my god. Okay. Now I will say,
I'll talk about my fee later, Eridus.
Jesse does kind of like go. We'll say you will obviously get this when we get to it. Nothing at the moment. We do not have the funds right now, but we can have that processed as soon as we get there. Should also mention there is also sleeping quarters back at Bergamo Island if you need somewhere to stay. We do have something. We have something there to work with, and you do have equivalent of insurance, basic medical assistance for things if anything goes dire.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm glad that's in place.
I really wished I had some of that with me right now, as the bones have. That's he's starting to stiffen up. Now, is there any questions regarding SVNN you would like to know?
I got one. What type
Yes.
of work would we typically do? Because, if the work that comes through you guys is typically within law, what sort of jobs would we be doing? I'm assuming we wouldn't be being hired for assassination if it's illegal in, that place.
Oh, no, nothing like that. There's no assassination. There's no meant to be kit deaths involved. Normal deliveries, normal mostly deliveries of anything.
Oh shit, I'm out. Bye.
What happens if things do escalate to death, though?
Well, things escalate.
Like if someone tries to attack us while we're flying, or what happens in that case if someone's trying to hurt us? Are we allowed to hurt them back, or not because of laws?
Oh, self-defense is always allowed. No, we don't really like to. Again, missions do vary. Deliveries are the main scent, but there's also search and rescue that we usually do. So there is combat out here at times. Open space is very deadly, very dangerous areas. Luckily, not a lot of people go for these kind of ships because they're not of much interest, but it can happen. But there's a lot of more search, rescue operations sometimes happens. There have been ones where people have been blackmailed and we had situations on that end. There's also ones where we had to reach out to a contact and save them from particular situations. So while I say that there's no death per se, or not, there's no assassination. Wait, hold on, you said you're out? Hold on. Did you? He's just like, he just caught up. It's like, you kill?
It's called a joke, sweetheart.
Right. He moves the wheelchair a little bit. There has been moments where there has been combat, there has been risk.
So we're allowed to kill bad guys.
Oh, of course. That's
And
the thing.
you'll tell us if it's a test so that we don't kill them.
Yes, definitely. That would be 100% put in straight away. A lesson learned. Still gotta pay that damage to the black grub hub. Oh, Kathy's gonna tears. But that being said, we won't. At least in the beginning, we're not gonna aim for anything strenuous, nothing out of the craziness that we can get it. We are not one of the bigger companies. We're starting off. We're still on the smaller side. So, if that sounds alright by you, then excellent.
Are you telling me a startup is responsible for taking a station hostage and then having 2 of its own employees killed? Is that why one of the employees killed was the pilot? Was because they've got a grand total of 5 people working for them?
You gotta make cuts,
Is that
man.
why we're the first permanent employees?
Look,
We're all the rest
redundancies.
interns?
Redundancies are really rough for people. Okay, it's the economy is just bad, man.
Face is lawless.
That perfectly explain everything.
We wrote on interns for years. Oh.
It's not often that something pierces through the brain fog like, oh, we're just up and coming. It did. but it was like, oh, I understand everything now.
Yeah,
This is just a badly managed startup.
yeah, basically.
If we get to where we're going and I find either Tom Haverford or his friend, I am going to hit you.
I promise nothing. Oh, I feel. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna take a second.
Who's Tom?
Wait. What?
Glenn said something about if Tom is there. Who's Tom?
Oh, Tom is a character from Parks and Rec who, throughout the entirety of the series, only had like 2 successful business ideas, and his first one was he tried to do kind of a Facebook media company style thing, yet he had no business plan. He was just wasting $700,000 a month.
Now you understand SBN. So, yes. So Jesse does continue a little bit, just being like, I will note. So we do have one employee that I will note that you probably just we have multiple employees. There is this one particular one personally I would just keep an eye on. He calls himself Dr. Manifesto. I don't know if he actually has a PhD or he's actually a real, or if Manifesto is his actual name. But he is a weapon specialist, or mostly tech specialist. He has done some weird things, I will point out, but he mostly keeps to himself. But he will. There have been times where he's asked some of our mercenaries that we've hired to go get him some extra things here and there. So if he does that, let us know. Because I don't know what that could be involved. He's kind of a force of nature in many cases. But
Do you want us to find out why? If you pay me, I will.
you might have to talk about that. Yes, maybe later. But I'll have to talk to Eris about that. But that being said, just something to take note of him. You'll meet all of our other employees when you get to it. We're all mostly just a good, easy-going company with some little questionable things here and there. Nothing massively illegal. There's a few grey lines that we'd like to skip through, but that's something we work. Now, with that said, I believe food is ready, or we have some sort of kind of food. So, if there's anything else you would like to ask, I will bid you adieu, and let's continue with our flight.
All right.
Excellent. I'm happy getting this all out and happy doing business. So, with that said, there are 4 days. I still can't get over the data, just that bit. Anyway,
Focus, DM, focus.
yeah, I'm focusing. So, 4 days flying through. Can I get one of you to give me a D12?
Does Heth and Tyra get the chance to figure out if they're doing anything over these days?
Oh, absolutely.
Because we went over the other 2.
Yes, please. Is there anything you would like to do during the first day?
Tyra will scope out the entire ship.
Okay.
And then he's trying to figure out what she can do to be useful.
Okay.
She'd probably get into medicine side of stuff.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense because she's got a background in herbalism and alchemy. She'd be going through and just this is expired, make a new one. She's just finding work to be busy because it's boring.
You go at the beginning, you start up the top deck, just looking around, getting an idea of the ship. Randy does he's kind of just doing his work, and he kind of gives you a bit of a nod, and also kind of if you ask him for something, if he needs some assistance, he's oh yeah, the rope could be done, nodded and held on the side. But thank you, that's all fine. But as you go to do with the medicine side, you do go down to the the ship's provisions to check out the medical actual medicine. And you do see Linwood. They're currently sorting out similar thing as well. And they're like, can I help you? Do you need anything?
I'm bored. Can I help?
Right. Bored. No, I get that. Sure. I guess. I'm currently just wanting to sort out to make sure we have everything in case of emergencies. Are you, do you know much about medicine?
I'm good with herbs and stuff. I know how to make potions and things. And salves.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sure. That sounds alright. Let me see if I think you can help me with this. And as you kind of like, he starts giving you some items to start calculating. He does go like look at like some of the stuff that you've like you start looking at some like the medical kits and kind of start organizing things. He notices a sort of a pattern. He's like, they're like, you're from Oxford, aren't you?
Maybe. And I'm just like pulling at my clothes that clearly indicated from, from there.
It's like, yeah, I should have noticed. Yeah, no,
Why?
oh, no reason. Just I was as well.
Neat. What village are you from?
Oh, down south. There's a Rinwood village. We used to handle a lot of the more exotic animals. Used to make a little bit of trade with that. Last time I checked.
Would I have heard of Rimwood?
Give me a history check.
11.
Oh, it's not bad. You have heard of Rinwood. It's like Linwood said, it is a village that it's not as big as Ironbark, the village that you're from.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit of a small one, but it's definitely down south. As you know, around your area there is the Ironbark trees, big, thick, like jungle, like forest-like trees that where York Village made a lot of its trade and a lot of its wealth from in sense. They are not heavily, like that kind of area down south, which is more mountain terrain wise and less with less of trees and more heavy dirted mounded mountains, basically more hills. And while there are trees, as the planet is mostly forest, these are like the trees seem to be shorter and more like stumpy, and so they tend to have their village, any village that are down there tend to be more underground.
Mm-hmm. Do they have the floating rock things?
The Gear Hard Island?
No. Because I gave you the idea of this from Avatar. I don't know what they're called in Avatar.
Yeah.
How there's like the floating rocks with the vines and things that go up to.
The Hallelujah Mountains.
Hallelujah. No, they do not actually around that area.
Okay, so that's probably more my area.
Yeah, it's more around the Ironbark.
It's probably more like plains-ish by the sounds of it. Then cool.
Yeah, plain mountain with more like underground.
Mm-hmm. I listen and nod along.
Yeah,
Cool.
he kind of just he just kind of talks a little bit about it, but he's also kind of like just doesn't really do too much with that. But he kind of like looks at you, so it's like seeing if you actually even paying attention. You know what I mean? Like it's just waffling on a little bit. But with that, the day goes by without it really an issue, no hitch or anything like that. You guys have some food, you have a full rest, so count yourselves having a long rest.
Heck yeah.
But that said, oh yeah, sorry.
In this time, before we talk about long resting, because I figure it's day, I'm imagining that Heth has been like looking up. They've been like trying to get a bit of a handle on their magic, a bit more than they had before, and they like looked up and started reading through a couple of like pirated wizarding school textbooks, and they're going through and like, nah, this doesn't seem right. Oh, how about no, that's all wrong. This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. That's not right at all.
Extended specific study and using a book? What?
Then in the end, they're like, "All right, I'll just feel it out and figure it out on my own." So they're just spending some time like fucking around, like almost casting spells, but then like pulling the mana back at the last second so that it doesn't
Okay.
actually cast, and trying to like. And I figure this is the time where they're like developing meta magic,
Ooh, yeah,
and
okay.
they're
I
basically
like it. I like it.
improvising how to cast a careful spell and shit like that.
Clever.
Cool.
Yeah.
You do have like every so often like you glow a little bit as you're doing it. You got a little bit of that every so often. You got like a bit of energy and arcane going through you. And as you do this, you can see in the corner of your eye sometimes Jesse, sometimes as he goes past, kind of just stops and goes then quickly goes past you at a quick pace. just always like just every so often like just going by, then all sees you is like as you're doing this, and as you have a little bit of this arcane going, it's like, oh fuck, I gotta get out of here.
Because I'm doing this, like it's looking like part like wizard casting ritual, but part Tai Chi as I'm like trying to feel out movements.
I love it. Actually, can you give me this is actually, could you give me a Constitution save?
Yes, 25.
Oh, very nice. As you do your arcane Tai Chi, or your Tai Cane, if I you at first you start as you go through this, you start thinking back to what happened on the Vagabond Beyond. Like every so often, it just kind of goes back, and sometimes your magic, like the arcane within you, starts to not unbalanced, but like it kind of throws you off. Right? Like it's something that at first it's like almost like a hiccup, you know?
Yeah.
And you get for a second, it's like you almost kind of feel like you hear some kind of like weird upbeat music. Just weird, just something a little bit off. And it's almost like someone's playing like a trumpet or something, playing like really odd music. But then it takes for a second, you recompose yourself, and there's no music in it for like. It doesn't take you long. It's just almost like a thing that just goes in, out, and your body continue with your Tai Cane, and I'm not gonna your Tai Chi, and you go ahead and give it a look, and you find yourself recomposed as you start working the meta magic. Nice. So, on the second day, can I get another D12?
All right.
Anyone at all?
Who rolled the first one?
I did.
Because there's
Okay.
4 of us. We can each do
Oh
one.
yeah. I like that.
Can I gamble first?
You may actually. I did forget that. Apologies.
Sorry.
No, that's good. Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I'm saying sorry to the other 3. Not you.
Well, okay, fine. I see how it is.
Don't be sorry. Be vengeful.
I was waiting for that. Absolutely. We can play Randy does take a second. He sits down and plays some 42s. Let me get the rules out for that quickly, which I believe was in our homebrew rules section, actually. So you have some cards on you. So give me a secret D20. So for you, it's you roll a D20, and then we'll go from there.
Bag of dice.
So in this rule is that so every ante's in. So how much are you putting in for the first one?
We're just starting out. We need to ease some suckers in first. So we'll start pretty low. We'll probably just start with like 5 stellar, 5 gold.
Okay. As you do that, you kind of swipe against your stellar card, and swarm card, sorry. As a few of your swarm credits come out and take a shape of 5 coins. And you know what? Randy matches that. So we roll a D20, and then we do another round of bets from there. So you can either raise, call, fall.
Oh wow, that was a shit go.
That's good.
It's right next to the 20.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Don't tell me the roll. We'll get to the end, because we end up.
Okay.
The way it works is basically we roll different dice, add the results together, and at the end, basically, you want the highest number to win. But if you roll a 42, that beats everything. But if you roll a 4, that will beat a 42. So you roll your dice. Do you raise, call, or you can do an insight check if you want to check how Randy's feeling.
Sure. Let's insight the boy.
Okay.
Man, rather. It's an insight for 18.
Okay. He's feeling rather good. He seems rather comfortable.
So you're gonna insight me?
Yeah. Give me a deception check.
Deception 21.
Ooh, okay. How are you presenting yourself to Randy at the moment? Are you acting confident? Or are you trying to fake some kind of like, ooh, you know? Are you trying to deceive, thinking that you're not actually roll that high, you know, to get him to bet more?
I want him to think that he's got me. So no, it's I'm doing okay, but I'm unsure because this is new. But I'm like, I think that's okay. Let me like do math in my head real quick. Like, yeah, I can keep going. This is fine. I'm doing fine.
I like it. All right. Seeing that, he's like, all right. How about I do a little bit? Maybe make this a bit more interesting. I'm gonna put in 20 stellar points. As he swipes his swarm card, and more swarm credits fly out to create an extra 20 coins. Do you? He's like, he looks at you. He's like, kind of almost smiling. He's like, "Do you call? Or are you just gonna wuss out?"
Okay, I'm thinking. I haven't used actual dice for so long, so I feel like I need to like test them to see how they're going.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You still like me?
Sometimes it's good just to roll a bunch, just to fidget.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, now I'm nervous. I don't want to lose to Randy. I suppose
Randy.
all else fails, I'll just like punch him in the face and steal his money. So. What can happen?
Randy's gone through it. He's been tackled. He watched his cat.
Yeah.
He watched his Spelljammer die.
No one's gonna notice if he dies.
Wow.
No
Probably
one will
true,
notice.
but wow.
I can make it look like an accident. We'll shove some food down his throat and he choked to death. Whoops.
Jesus. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I mean, I want it.
Yeah, no, fine. I'll match him.
Okay, so 25 altogether. Okay, so now roll and secret a d12.
Okay. I have to get out a different one. I gotta remember which one the 12 is. That's this dilly do. Yes.
Yeah, the one will be 20.
It's the icosahedron. There, that should
that's
help.
it.
Oh, yeah, because that helps.
Alright, now another round of bets if you like to raise, call. You can also do another insight if you want, you know.
Yes. Is anyone else in the group watching?
Anyone else watching a game?
I probably am not because I was bored.
Eridus is like elbow deep in the engine of her bike at the moment.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I think Heth kind of would want to, but they don't know what's going on. So I think no one's there at the moment then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I need to
You're on
infect these guys with gambling soon.
It is day one, so we haven't noticed yet. So I wouldn't be bored.
True.
I'd be exploring the ship.
True.
Okay. I'll insight him. Let's see if he feels like he's gonna raise it.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Insight 18.
Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, he's looking mighty comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking a little bit confident on it.
I want to try and out-cocky him. I want him to think that I'm doing fucking amazing. That he's like,
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, give me a deception check.
12.
He's like, he kind of looks at you and he's like, He's like, is he really Oh, I don't know, actually. Is he faking that? Like, no, he's definitely faking that. I think, yeah, he's cocky. Oh. No, actually, I don't. He's like, with a 12, even though, like, you're trying to be careful, based on the previous one, he's now kind of like a little bit, he's got a little bit of confusion to him now. It's almost like your low roll kind of threw him off a bit from the previous one.
Okay. I'll still take it.
But with that, we roll, last round, roll a secret d6.
What's standard dice? So, like, let's... You're rolling, like, 6 or 1. What the fuck is that?
I mean, just take a dice and roll, dude.
6, 1! What the fuck?
So it's 50-50. Really?
Oh, now we got something different. Okay. Which is bad, but alright. But not good, but
Rolled
not bad.
so much. Okay, so with that, now we can do one final bet. So far, there was no raise in the previous turn, so the previous round, there was only the roof that was raised, as they say.
I'm going all in on trying to get him to call it at this point. So again, I want to look like I'm doing amazing. I'll ask him, is there like a cap on how much we can increase it by in this game? I haven't played it very often, so I kind of forget the rules sometimes.
Give me a deception check on that one.
Don't fuck me. Yes, 22.
Oh, Jesus. He goes, oh, well, usually we try to cap it at 50, but we can always go a little bit. We can go high if we want. Why not? Are you wanting to go high? Oh, really? Really?
Wow.
Really?
I don't know. I suppose 50 is good enough.
So are you raising 50?
I believe in my skills, so yes.
Okay. So now you have just put in 75.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is stupid.
With a 22 deception and plus that. Oh, I'm gonna say, considering you just put in another 50, you have to give me a deception check. One more, last one, but with advantage. Now that you've put in that money, as you swipe your card, and another 50 coins are made from the credit, the swan credit.
That is 1. That's a nat 20.
Jesus.
I can roll again if you want me to, but I don't think I'm going to beat that.
I don't think you can. Oh my god.
Proficiency. So, with that's a 28.
Okay. He sees that. You're trying to. So just so I got this correct. You want him to fold, basically.
Yep.
With a nat 20.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Considering you've done, I'm gonna get him to roll an insight check this time. So I'm putting like a DC. I'm gonna do an insight check, and I'm gonna see if he can get. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go to Randy's stats.
Randy has stats.
He does. Randy has stats. He does.
You wouldn't know it to look at him or to interact with him, but he does have
True.
stats.
Oh my god, okay.
I hope he rolled like a nat 1 or something.
He rolled a 17, and he's got a +0 to his insight. So with that, you start looking at a guy that has been battled and bruised multiple times, and he is tired, and you see the guy start sweating, physically sweating, as he's like, jeez, I really shouldn't. I got a wife and kid at home. I probably shouldn't. I'll go around.
Someone made a kid with you?
Is it that hard to think?
A little, yeah.
No one could hear, but everyone else is laughing right now. Everyone's at home.
I can imagine someone marrying you for money and like the tax write-off, but then choosing to actually have a child?
I'm actually quite lovely to get to know. Okay.
Does the Fornex system have like a baby benefits program? Is that what's going on?
The tax write-off.
True. You do get tax write-offs for children too. I did forget that.
It's like, I am quite lovely if you get to know me, okay?
The more you know.
Fuck you. As he just he presses a thing on his card, the stellar credits go to your swarm card, and he just storms upstairs.
How much I win?
You won an extra 25 stellar credits. Now, I need to know, as the DM, what was your total?
Well, on my 3 rolls, I rolled a 2, an 8, and a 4.
Holy shit, he would have won! Oh, he had a 35! Oh, he would have... the bluff! You're on mute, Glenn.
He would have won almost 3 times over.
He would have won so much money! He could have paid his child money. He could have given his child food.
You almost just said he could have paid his child support, didn't you?
Yeah.
Probably does have child support too.
Oh my god.
By the
I'm just
way,
chatting. Yeah, sorry.
By the way, Josh, was that game supposed to involve 3 dice rolls?
Yes.
Okay, let's change the written rules to reflect that.
Oh wait, hold on. Did I? Oh wait, no. Sorry, I messed me 4. Sorry.
Well, I got him to...
You would have changed the result.
Oh, it's meant to be 4. Yeah, why did I write only 3? It's meant to be a D4 on top of that. It's fine.
He folded before that.
He would have won. Wow, you did well. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Add 25 stellar credits to your wallet.
I have to ask you about something that was it what we discussed previously with money? Was it a 50-50? Or was it a 60-40?
60-40.
60-40, thank you.
Yeah. All good. Okay. As you put
Never
that
mind
money...
everyone's confused faces.
Yeah. Oh, for that?
Yes.
No, that was 70.
So I get 70 or...
You get 30.
Okay, just making sure. That means I have to edit the 100 as well. I'll fix things.
That's okay. Yeah, because as you get that money, almost immediately, 70% score.
Yeah.
But holy Toledo! God dang it! Nicely played. Nicely played. That was really good.
Yeah.
All right. So, if there's anything else you guys want to do for day 1, if not, we will continue on to the next day. If there's anything you guys want to do for the next days as well, specifically, we can just continue through those. But if there's nothing for the first day, you guys go have a long rest. So do add that to you guys, to your sheet. So with that, the next day you guys awaken and you are now flying past what looks to be another possible clear sky. And I say sky, I mean clear, just space in general.
Yep.
As
There's
that
not
works.
an orc cloud in the sky to be seen.
Now, who would like to roll the next D12?
That is a 7.
Okay. Interesting.
Also, to interject, I really like to imagine that for Tyro growing up, like their idea of like having fun is like going out into the field with like all of their siblings, and then each of them throws an axe into the air, and then they try to catch the axe.
I
Hey,
want
you
to bet
never
that.
know.
I want to bet that did happen. I want that. Okay, so with a 7, as you guys are flying through open space, you do see again multiple asteroids flying by. You do see a few other Spelljammer ships going past. Whether they are going to Black Silk, you're not too sure. Whether they came from Black Silk, you're not sure. We do see though 1 or 2 exit the astral plane, and whether or not that was by accident or not, you can give me a perception check if you'd like. Anyone that saw that was like out watching. So just
I'll do that.
yeah, just during the day, like when this happens, like you see like a couple spelljammers exit the astral plane.
19.
Nice.
15. I rolled because I assumed that I was in the seat at the time.
Good assumption.
Big 6.
Yeah, I imagine Hef might be by a window a decent amount of the time. That's a 15 for Hef.
Nice. Everyone but Zen does see that these ships had exited the astral plane, but you do see that nothing seems to be destroyed or anything. Like, no damage is done to the actual hull ships. It seems like this was more like a early exit. As you would know, actually, I'd say everyone, maybe just Heth and Eridus would know, that ships that leave, that have had that leave the astral plane early is often because they have been rejected by the astral plane itself. It's usually a random occurrence or something. But then it's usually a rejection, and they have to try and get back onto it.
How much of a terrible pilot do you have to be rejected by a plane of existence?
Give it time, Eridus. You might find out.
Like,
Love it.
why are you using the clutch like that? It's not meant to do that. Stop. All right.
They didn't reach a certain level of carbon emissions, like offset, so they couldn't go any further.
Yeah. They're like, oh, out of fuel. But with that though, you do see, as the day goes by though, Tyra, you do see, as you're kind of doing your like board, as you're going around your board, you do hear from the ship provisions room arguments. Basically, you hear what sounds to be arguing from Linwood and Jana.
I'm 100% snooping. Just quietly in the background to eavesdrop.
Okay. As you hear them arguing where, like, Linwood's, like, talking about, like, when it comes to the actual ship storage, we seem to be out a bit. There's literal, like, what have you not been calculating? What is this? You know, George would have actually been better at this than you. And John was like, I'm not the one in charge of this. If anything, you shouldn't have gone back on the ship. If anything, you're just obviously a waste right now. All you do is complain, and it's just like it's literally like it's heating up like that argument, and it's like gets to a point where you see like you are at the door, Eridus. You are still in the spell helm, which is actually just in front of that door to the side. So you're piloting, right? And you can see just in the corner, Tyro just head against the door, just listening. And is there anything you want to do, or you just want to listen?
What's in that room next over?
Next over? Oh yeah, so that's the passenger cabin.
The passenger cabin.
Yeah, you guys been sleeping in the crew cabin, where the passenger cabin has been taken for Jesse, because that's really the only best place for him in his wheelchair.
Let me just check my character traits. I need to double check if I would do this.
It's like he's just like, well, if I had any hand in what happened to George, then he would still be alive. Jesse.
I'm going to swing open the door and slam it into the wall and go, enough.
Okay. Give me intimidation. I would say, because if you're slamming the door, I'd say with advantage, because it's just out of nowhere. Poof. Just trying to stop it. Yeah. With advantage.
Thank you for the advantage. I'm going to need it.
You got this. You got this.
6 and a 9, so a 9. No,
Yes.
you guys! You're making this family apart!
Mom and Dad. They look at. So wait, are you doing this?
But
Like,
no, I stick with the going enough.
it's just
But
the
like
back door.
my voice will break a little bit though, because like I know I'm the one who stabbed George.
That's right. I forgot that slight detail. So is it the actual door to the ship provisions, like that door slamming open? Like the one that
The
they're in?
room that they're in, I'm just
Yeah.
slamming the door open and yelling at them enough, and I'm instead of sounding intimidating, I'm gonna sound like I'm about to cry.
Oh no.
Because I assume with a 9 I don't do very well.
Yeah, no, but you do see that as you do the shut and you go, stop yelling. They just like all of a sudden stop, slow turn to you, and just be like, what the fuck? Were you listening in?
Everyone could hear your fucking conversation, okay?
It was hard not to listen in.
Exactly.
You hear, you see, you see Jana. Jana's like, fine, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm out. That's fine. And so she goes out, pushes past you, and just heads upstairs. And it's just like, Lynn was like, oh, I can't deal with her. She's absolutely useless. Why do we still have someone like her? She's suspicious. She's always questioning everything that we all decide to do. And he's kind of just mumbling to himself, like starting to work on his own provisions, his own thing. He's kind of like takes out his items and starts going through it just absentmindedly, not paying attention to anything. But
this is Linwood that's still in there. That's complaining
Yes.
about Jana.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
it's just like she's absolutely useless. I don't get it. Why does Jesse just pay her to stay? And it just goes like that. But interesting. Okay.
Then I just slam the door shut to leave him in there with his own devices.
Love it.
And then I'll go hide in the crew cabin and cry into my bed pillow a little bit.
No. Oh no.
Because I remember that I killed George.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, I think this works. This like interacts in a kind of sweet way or like funny way with what I was thinking of doing, because I was planning to like ask Tyra for some help practicing my magic, and I was gonna get some Nutri-Group and try to like keep prestidigitationing it to change the flavor till I could like accurately recreate from their descriptions some of the foods they had growing up, to be like, okay, how do I get this to work?
Oh, I love that.
I find Tyra on bed.
I think I
Yeah.
come in on you like crying a bit, and I'm like, oh hey Tyra, are you in here? You want to help me practice some magic?
Sure.
I love
Anything's better
that.
than being alone with my thoughts.
I mean, that's not relatable.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Deep
Yeah.
cut.
Deep.
Just
my
as
God.
deep as the cut that killed George.
I picture you like at the table just mucking around your cards. Oh no. But yeah, other than that though, the day does go quite well. You Eridus seem to have no issue with flying through some of the asteroids that go past. You seem to have easy guidance through all that. And yeah, it's pretty smooth sailing. So the day goes by without really any complications besides that. If there's anything you guys want to do, we can continue to the next.
I'm good.
Just getting
other than our
Sorry, you go.
other than our culinary experimentation, I think that's it for me
I think
for
this
today.
tastes purple.
Yes, we call that grape.
Eridus is just like, he's going to spend a little bit of time coding, quite a little bit of time on a engine, and the rest of the time on the seat.
Okay. Give me a technology check.
Heck yeah. 17.
17. Nice. You start making more progress. You start seem to get a few parts like seem to be kind of fitted in properly and getting kind of start to mesh well. Nothing like huge leaps or bounds, but you're very satisfied with the work you've done. And you're actually kind of feeling quote unquote chuffed.
Chuffed to bits.
Chuffed to bits. But yeah, if there's anything else, we can move on to the next.
That's all from me.
Okay.
I'm just gambling and getting money.
Okay. Give me a D100. But with that, we'll roll on to the next day. Someone else give me a D12, please.
Who hasn't gone yet?
I haven't done it. I'll do it in a second. I'm doing
Percy
100.
and Glenn have it.
Okay.
First thing on the D100, that's a 60.
Okay. So this time, you started gambling with not Randy this time. Randy was kind of like put off by it. But after the I don't know, he's just, he's kind of a nervous guy,
He's broke.
He's yeah, that's it. You do get, though, Jana to play out of frustration, she needs a distraction. With a 60, though, you gain only 5 lumen credit, which is just, so you didn't get much for this but you
5
did get
lumen?
Yes.
Okay. And here, I'll give you the 12 that you want. Oh, well, that's a 1, actually.
Interesting.
So.
Okay. So, the next day, third day, you guys start... The morning starts well, like the beginning of it seems to be fine. Again, like, it's at first, it seems to be clear space. Everything seems to be fine. But then as the day goes by, you start noticing that there's some fog rolling in. And when I say fog, I mean this is literal what would be known as interstellar fog. So very similar to basic fog where vision is impaired, but it's also mixed with electric currents being played through, and also a mix of different asteroids being flown by. So this is a skill challenge involved here. You need to get 4 out of 7 rolls, successes, to basically maneuver without delay. If you get a total success, which is basically half of you get a crit, so let's say 2 out of 4 get 2 crits, then you gain a certain amount of hours on your flight. If it is critical fail, which requires basically no, it's not crit. Sorry, my bad. Total success is if every single one of you roll straight away, like all roll in a row success. Like there's no one fail in between. You gain. If you all fail in a row, you are a delay. But if you fail, there's something else to it. You lose a few hours. So, with that being said, we'll start off with our Spelljammer pilot, Eridus. As the fog rolls in, you can kind of see around, and it is very difficult in general just to kind of, like, you get the third-person view. You get the third-person driving kind of view. But it's very hard to see beyond, like, a few meters.
Attention all crew. Stellar storm up ahead.
You see Jesse come out and roll in. I was like,
not you.
Oh, my bad. Roll back in. Great. Give me a ability check and also explain to me how you're using it.
Well, I'm going to use Arcana to keep our course straight and true.
Okay.
Because
odd roll, but let's see what
but
works.
it's magic. Eridus has to be able to handle her magic. And also, Eridus wants a D4 addition to it.
Okay, give me that roll.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hold on. 28.
Oh,
is that a
my
success?
God. It just makes it. It just makes it. Your training back on Catfall has never come in like clutch as it has today, and you've gone through basic training drills for interstellar fog. And this is somewhat of a common occurrence when it comes to flying through open space. And you like expertly weave through electric currents that do hit the ship, but like it doesn't take the brunt of it. And as you're trying to brace impact on that, you see giant asteroids that are just coming at you just from trying to dodge, and you immediately just go around and over, and just like it's almost like you're surfing along the current itself, and you are just this is the best you've ever piloted.
Damn straight.
All right, so that is a success. So next one, Hef, could you give me an ability check and explain how you use it?
So I'm going to be going up on deck, and I'm going to be edging around some, because this Spelljammer has like sails, right? I think you mentioned reefing them in. Yeah,
Yep.
So I'm thinking that I'm going to be changing around some of the knots so that if it looks like an asteroid is about to hit one of the sails, we can quickly release the tension, and then the sail will like flap in the wind for a second, avoid being hit by the asteroid, and then we can reef it back in. And so I'm changing around the knots so that we can do that quickly in response to like any asteroids that are about to hit the sails on short notice.
Nice, I like it. Okay, survival. Give me a roll. I love it.
That is a 15.
Ooh, that makes it. As you note, like as Eridus is piling through the storm, dodging the larger asteroids, you note as Randy hits to one of the ballistas, and as also Jana hits to the other one. As you see, there's two ballistas up the front of the actual ship. You know that they're too busy trying to shoot whatever small debris, but you notice at 1 second, like there is a size of what would be like a giant, like a big old melon about to hit you. You save the sail from, because there's debris. There's debris.
Just the way you said, just a big old melon.
It's a serious stuff with a DB game. I love it. You do end up reefing curling them, and you just get it in time for it to actually go through without actually puncturing a hole through the sail, and you're able to actually successfully do what you're trying to accomplish. But goddamn, that was a good roll. That is success number 2. With that, we move on to Tyra. What ability check would you like to roll, and how would you like to describe it?
I think.
If you need time, I've got one ready.
If you can go first, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to.
Thank you.
All good. So, I have something very special in mind.
Oh?
I'm gonna riz Eridus and the crew into thinking they're having their best fucking day, and really, they are damn good at their job, and they're just really on form.
That's a persuasion check for Eridus, at least.
I am going around to every one of those crews and be like, you are looking fantastic today. Your hair is amazing. You are doing such a good job. Look at you go. What the hell?
Whoa, those biceps are really popping today. Dude, you've been working out. You can pull those ropes really well.
That color that you're wearing looks fucking amazing with you. You are doing such a good job.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm so impressed.
You chose so well in the closet. That means you have got a mind set for today.
Have you been like sleeping differently or eating or like putting something on? Because just you're absolutely glowing, and not in an explosion way.
And here's the trick thing: it's all deception check.
No, I'm just
rizzing. I love it.
Yes, I'm rizzing everyone to persuade them that yes, I am damn fucking good at my job, and I'm going to do the best damn job that there is.
I love it. Give me that persuasion check. That's so good. Oh, that's so good.
That's an 18.
Nice. Randy actually feels pretty good after that. He lost.
Oh, not Randy.
He feels less than good, but still, somehow.
I look at Randy, and then I start to the next person and start talking to them.
Poor Randy. You see that Heth, you're like, as you're emergently like working the sails, you have Zan be like, you did that really well. That was great. And like, it just, you're now even like, oh, I can actually do this. I actually feel good, you know? And
Just risen the whole damn team.
love it. Love it. That's so good. That is 3 successes. Give me a ability check, please.
You got this, Tyra.
Tyra.
A what?
Ability check.
Oh, right. Sorry, my turn.
Yeah,
you got this.
Yeah, finally figured out what I wanted to do.
Love it.
I'm going to perception check and use my elven eyes to see through the darkness.
Through the darkness.
I have 60 feet of dark vision, so
True.
What do your elven eyes see
Oh, God.
that are absolutely sparkling beautiful in this light?
Oh, the Riz is real.
24.
Holy shit, that's 4 successes.
19 plus 5.
You immediately grab the rigging and you jump up to like somewhat the top of the sails just to keep it like to look everywhere. And you Eridus, you see Tyro doing this, and Tyro's just like looking and just pointing out things. Tyro doesn't know that you're seeing this. Tyro's just calling out to make sure like, hey, there's something coming up this way. Shoot that, like shoot the ballistas. But you're also being like, oh shit, I didn't actually see that myself. Oh yeah, okay. And you're using basically also Tyro's guidance to navigate you through this. As you all successfully push through the interstellar fog, as thanks to some really good rolls, you successfully push through, and now it comes out to the clear sky where there is clear space, where there is no as you leave the fog from before, as the electricity current starts widening out. Now, can you guys, considering you guys did a total success, can I get someone to roll me 2 d10s, please?
All right, I'll do that. A 7 and a 10, 17 total.
Oh shit, okay. So, you, Eridus, as you're piloting the ship, and we're also with the assistance of Captain Pittman, you get some calculations going through your head of how you're able to avoid everything, and you have realized that you will be arriving at Barganol Island 17 hours faster than originally intended. Almost, basically, towards the beginning of the next day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys rock that. So, with that said, the rest of the day goes as planned. If you guys have anything you wanted to do, let me know towards the end of that. But we do end up going to the next day.
I think later on the day, I'm like Kath's going to go down and be like, so Eridus, are you like, I really expected it to be more visible, but it looks like you're just sitting there. Are you like doing stuff while Eridus is spelljamming?
Yes, I see everything really, and I tell the ship where to go and how fast, and yes, I am doing stuff.
You do?
That's pretty neat. I figured because in theory, I figure I should be able to spelljam because I can use magic. But I've never done anything like it before. So I don't know. I guess I just wanted to get an idea of the basics of what's going on in case you're, I don't know, caught up in something and we need someone to emergency move the ship around. I don't know. I was just curious. And if she wants to, Heather's asking Eridus to teach them the basics of how they use a spelljammer.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, I would love to if there's nothing around here to run into.
Looks okay. Just quick question.
Yeah.
If you interact with this seat magically, are you going to blow it up?
When you're using it, does it involve expending bursts of significant amounts of magical energy at a time from your own person?
Mainly just to start, and then it kind of continually drains, but not a lot all at once.
If it's like, like changing the flavor of something, then I think that's like that amount of magic is totally safe, I figure. But I'm still like a bit iffy around like bigger expenditures.
Any spoons?
Hmm. Eridus will hop off the seat, and I need to read the wording of something real quick.
How about I'll try, but I'll like, if it feels like it's using a lot, I'll kind of like pull back
Okay.
and then I'll let the ship like drift for a few seconds rather than risking it.
I'm just peek behind the curtains. Glenn is looking up the wording for transferring Spelljammer control.
Yeah, I remember there was something regarding that. I know that it requires attunement.
Yeah, it's
You actually start it. Let's have a quick look.
transfer attunement. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, so Eridus hops out of the seat, and she very, very gently like pokes you, Heth, as like a physical touch is not something that she really enjoys doing, and so she like poke you and transfer the attunement to you.
So at this point, can I like feel and sense from the whole ship?
So you got to sit in the seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try it.
As you're transferred, like you're given transference, and you sit, you get almost an overwhelming sense of arcane energy. Like just, it's not raw, but it's like visually for Eridus. Eridus has seen this kind of stuff before because usually when you were watching Eridus, you did not see her eyes were just like electricity and energy going. There was no pupils. There's nothing like that. It was just not white, but it was like just arcane energy going, almost like visual data being scrolled through. But like this was energy. For you though, it's the entire body being a plasmoid. And at first it's concerning. It's almost like a tidal wave being crashed against you. I'll tell you what, can you give me an arcane check?
Yeah. So that is a straight 5 Arcana.
Great. On a nat 1, we would glad that the ship's insured. So with a 5, you the energy is overwhelming at first. And when I say at first, I mean like it's usually Eridus definitely understands that for someone that first starts piloting, they need to do baby steps as the energy that these ships run spell help. There's a lot to process because there's multiple things. But as you said, you get a third person perspective of the ship, and you're able to float around briefly until you are then taken back out of the helm as the energy just gets too much. And I would say the transference goes back to you, Eridus. Almost like a rejection of sorts.
It's okay. We can try later.
Oh my god, there is so much information. It's like trying to watch 6 TVs at once.
Yes. Very difficult.
Yowza. I'm
Let me
gonna
know
lie
when you
here
want
for
to
a
try
second while I
again.
think about that. Yeah, thank you for the offer.
Did we lose any speed with the attempt?
I'm going to say no, because thankfully in space, momentum is ongoing.
The rejection might have been thrown on reverse thrusters or something.
Yeah. But doing it at that fast speed, the ship just breaks in half. And so, no, we can
Crunches
buff
together.
that. We can buff that out. That's fine. But I'll say, yeah, with that, you have that, still got a bit of a tingle going through your body of just that surge. You're like, but you get the idea, like, if you had another go, you could be able to pilot. But it's like, it's definitely one of those things where, like, people that go for to learn how to pilot a spelljammer, there is actually, like, proper training.
I imagine it's kind of like hovering a helicopter. Like, there's no way that I could keep a helicopter, like, stable and steady in a hover. But if I wanted to be, like, to the right really fast, I could sort of do that.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be stable, but it would go.
It will get there. Definitely. So, with that, we have day 4. The rest of the day goes well. On day 4, can I get the last D12 as you start seeing in the distance Bargainal Island?
I think it's Glenn's turn.
That's an 11.
Interesting. 11. Ooh, interesting indeed. As see the this island makeshift station, you start getting turbulent. It's weird for that because turbulence isn't really a thing in space unless there's something specifically hitting the ship. As you get, give me a second.
Space dysentery.
That's right. As you see, coming around the actual station, a interstellar wildstorm approaching. As you see above you, ships are coming out of astral plane, multiple. As you see the ship start shaking, as raw arcane energy is hitting throughout the actual space, coming up to the island. You see, though, the island has protected barrier around it, but it is taking some damage. As you see other ships you see anyone that's up on the top deck, can you give me a perception check?
I'll be up there.
Do I get to as well?
Oh, also areas.
I think Heth is hanging out in the galley today, so probably not.
Okay.
That's a
7.
12.
I'm too
12.
excited about the planet coming towards us.
That's a 2.
2. Okay.
We crash into the moon.
Into the moon, everybody. Yeah. So who rolled the 12? Sorry.
I did. 10.
Okay. Zen, you see the energy rippling, and you see like almost a crack in an opening from the astral plane. As you see creatures start leaking out and falling like rapid succession, hitting multiple ships, and you see these creatures are also falling towards your ship. As you, Eridus, try to give me an Arcana check, please. Actually.
Hell yeah. 29.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hey.
You successfully avoid like a giant amount of these. Like these are like almost hundreds of creatures are falling out, and you move and dodge out of the main amount. But then you sort of boom, 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 hit the ship as multiple creatures start ripping into the poop deck and also the hull of the ship. As these creatures start basically causing nothing but mayhem and damage. But on that note, though, we're going to leave it there.
Oh.
Cliffhanger!
Hey.
How much?
Oh my gosh.
Can't be
How
me,
many
I'm
more
right.
creatures would there be if we'd been 14 hours later?
Oh my! 14 hours later? Dude. Actually, funny enough, with that, there would have... Oh. The station would have been under attack, and yeah, actually, there'll been a lot more, actually. Now think about it. Yeah, the 17 hours actually helped really well. That's actually
Excellent.
crazy. I didn't think
I
about
would
that.
like to thank whoever came up with the Vidalcan tireless precision for all of my Arcana checks being well over 20 today.
Dude,
That's,
that's so good.
felt amazing. Cannot wait to only roll single digits next session.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
Knock on wood.
Love it. Oh man, that was great. Honestly, that was really good. I'm gonna just quickly find before we leave it on a cliffhanger. You do see that these creatures. Oh, that's right. Can someone give me a D6 roll, please?
I'll roll it. Bam. 4.
4.
They have
Okay.
4 limbs.
And
You
full
s-
brain cells.
Oh.
One for each of us.
Yay.
Yay! Yeah, no, these
You don't
creatures
have to
are.
share.
Yeah. You... Yay! Yay! No, these things are aberrant in nature, as they are very much horrors from what is the astral plane, a dangerous area. But they're full for you all.
Horror.
Horror. Hey, well,
You might have to pilot sooner than you want to. Eridus is going to go bash some skulls.
I love it. But with that, we're going to end it there, like I said. So I guess the next thing, and the only thing I should say, is thank you all for listening to our campaign. I hope you all enjoyed listening to us as much as we had enjoyed playing. If you'd like to help support Stellar Rods, you can give us a follow on our socials listed in the show notes. If anyone else has anything to plug, by all means.
I'm assuming our individual stuff will also be down below. Follow me on Twitter right now so you can look at anime boys. Or anime men, actually, I should say.
It's hundreds per day.
I don't know why you follow me. I love it. I'm very thankful for it. But
oh my god.
Follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/raddles121. RADDLEZ121.
Is there a reason for the 121? Like why that number specifically?
Yeah, so it's the first three numbers of a text-based RPG that I played for 3 months in 2005. It was the first 3 digits of my user ID.
And now it's your name for all eternity.
Pretty much.
It's hilarious because I use 121 when I can't get my username anywhere. It becomes Shri121.
I thought you used 112.
Oh no, it is that. Look, it's confusing. It's a weird mashup of 11-12.
I always add an extra G to my to mine if it's taken. That is in a number on top of it. It's stupid. But yeah, I guess you can also give us a rating, a comment, or both, depending on where you're listening to our podcast, as it always helps the algorithm do its thing. But with that said, this has been a Stellar Rods episode. Thank you all for listening, and may your next roll be ever stellar. Take care, everyone.
Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're sorry.
Leave.
You know what? Get out of here.
Get out.
No! Be
You're breaking his family.
You don't have to stay here.
Three, 2, 1.
Beep.
Welcome. Welcome everyone to Stellar Rods, a sci-fi fantasy D&D podcast. I am your Star Master Josh, and with me are my lovely shipmates. Say hello.
Hello.
I just remembered we're doing a flashback, and so I don't actually have to do that.
One time when you say hello, can we just not and just be silent?
That's what we were doing the previous 5 recording sessions.
It was my nightmare.
I know, that's why it's his nightmare, so it's good. So just randomly, we're just gonna randomly episodes just not say anything.
We could always mix it up by responding exactly how Josh is expecting us to.
True, wow, that's really outside the box thinking there. Outside the jelly sphere.
I don't think I'm physically capable of responding in a way Josh expects me to.
Mm.